This video is dedicated to the button bars in the bottom of your screen and how to manipulate them. I like to have them manipulated so I can actually see what kind of spells are grouped together, and I like to have the key bindings also running there. So this video is all about that. Hi, I'm Live8, this is WoW Classic, and I already have made change to the viewport and the surrounding area. So you see all this black stuff over here, and now I'm going to manipulate these button bars over here and those griffins and all that kind of shit. So I told about the CT mod. So if you go CT mod, then surprise, surprise. Oh, let's do it again. /CT mod. You have actually two extra little pieces of the complete list of CT mod saying bar mod and bottom bar mod. Now I have looked at all the settings and there's a lot of settings. I'm happy with that, but it is not so easy to understand as I thought. So I thought, well, do I have another add-on which is actually easier to understand? And yes, there is. So let's kill these two CT mod extensions. Oh, let's do that with a different way. Escape and then add-ons, of course. And then we just say, for this character, I like to have the CT bar mod and the CT bottom bar shut off, and I'm gonna use Bartender. Get Bartender from Twitch, the Twitch app. You can install all your add-ons from this, and there will be other videos around telling you how to install add-ons with Twitch. Alright, so let's reload. And you will see that completely changed my interface already, because I have already set it up for you. And I'm only going to explain you how the settings actually can be manipulated. So this is actually 6 bars, 6 blocks of bars. So let's take the minimap area in consideration, and there is a button called Bartender4. If you left click it, it tells you exactly what you can move around. So let's take an example and use this bar 1. Alright, so it's over here. And then let this just be. Then we do a right mouse click on the same thing and we get a menu. Alright, put the menu in the top over here. And let's see what happens if you go to the settings for bar 1. So for bar 1, this is actually enable and disable. So we want to have this bar, and normally this bar looks like this. It is long, 12 icons long. So I don't like that. I want to have blocks of icons, so I have dragged it to the right, saying I want to have like 3 rows, and that makes it 4 columns. Or actually I could also put it upright and make 1 column with 12 rows. For example, if you want to put it on the side over here. But I don't do that. I'll just do it like this. And I think it's something with the zoom and the button grids. That's actually what you see in the back. I had put the padding, which is originally on 6, so the buttons are spaced a bit more. I have put them on 0, so I can actually. Oh, my game shuts down. That's also interesting. So there we are again. Everything is corrected. So let's look at bar 1 again, and you see that I have actually this bar 1 set up as a square, and I can drag it now to its position. And that I did, but by right clicking over here, you see that I can drag everything or switch it. So yeah, let's see what else is new on here. Okay, well, one of the first things that you want to do is switch off the art bar and get rid of the griffins. So they are actually in the back over here. See these things? That's all crap. Just kill it. Same goes for the XP bar. Why the hell do you want to see that? Well, while leveling, but not on level 60. So just get all of that out of the way. Okay, same go for the reputation bar. Not for the vehicle bar, it's simply somewhere in the screen. So let's push bar 2 and bar 1 back in the spot. And the pet bar, I don't care where it is. I don't have a pet in this character. If I do, I might want to just place it somewhere together with all the buttons that I normally use for attacks. The vehicle bar normally is somewhere in the middle, so this is the button that you see that you are when you're on a board, on a bird, or later on when you have actually vehicles to mount. But I think that's only in Burning Crusade or something, or later actually, Wrath of the Lich King. So, all right, pet bar, micro menu. It's already down over here. I dragged it over here, and the back bar. Okay, I put it on one back, and to accommodate that as well, the one. So I only have one button over here to push. Right, this button. I actually do like to have this a little bit differently organized, because the backs, if it's like 4 buttons backs over there, and I already showed that I have changed that. I have used this one back, so it's only one button now. So if this is one button, I like to have also one back, because I cannot click all the individual backs. So I have added an extra add-on, and that extra add-on is an add-on that makes a complete back none. So if you want to know how that works, make sure you get this add-on, and maybe I will make a different video for that as well. So add-ons, the add-on is named back brother, back non config, and I'm back non guild bank and get void stores. But these two are only existing in retail, not in classic. So I left them out over here because we're talking classic, right? So now you know how you can manipulate this whole area. So you want to see something more about these button bars, just go in and play with these settings and you'll be okay. So scaling, for example, is an interesting one. If you scale down, let's not do the back bar actually. Let's do the back bar. I like it like this. Let's do the bar 1. Oh, actually bar 3. Let's scale everything down. So how far should you scale it down? Well, you want to still see the icons, but you can play with that. In my case, I'll just leave it where it is. And that was actually at 1, I think. I see that I have some spacing in between. That's not true. That's simply because they are empty placeholders. So let's close this. And there is one thing left to do, that is the key bindings. So again, let's do a right mouse click on the button on at the mini bar, at the mini map. And let's see, we have over here the key bindings. So I have character specific key bindings, and the only thing that you need to do to actually set up the key binding is hover over a button and then press a key on your keyboard. So I have named this one number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So let's try that. Let's say we want to assign this key. It's now BT4 button 52. I don't have no clue which button it is. But if I say I want to have that under Shift Alt, and then the U, then here we go. Alt Shift U, just pressed all the buttons at the same time, and this is bound. So if you want to remove the binding, just use Escape, and there's no binding, or it goes back to its original binding. So don't make it difficult for yourself. If you like to click buttons with your mouse, do so. But if you also like the combination of having keyboards connected, because you might have something connected like this, like me, then in my logic I set it up all the way for a thing like this. Right, that's it for this video. Any questions whatsoever, just post them below, or comments even if you don't like it, and we'll see if I answer.